G'day folks, this afternoon I'm going bait fishing on the Boosey Creek. I'm going fishing with Sonny. He's going to be fishing down there. Sonny's going to go for a walk and flick some lures, and Sonny hasn't got a drone. Well, he has, but he's got no batteries because he left them at home. Hey, you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now, before anything, I'm going to set up a little time-lapse camera, but where do I point it? That's a pretty funky kind of an angle. Hopefully it's straight enough. They say that if you hang around somebody long enough, you become just like them. So Sonny and I brought our drones. There's my drone there. Sonny's is in the car. He's got himself a drone. But Sonny left his batteries at home. He says, I'm becoming just like you. I always forget something. There's always something to forget. And because I forget everything all the time, every single time I go somewhere I think, now what have I forgotten? I've forgotten something. What is it? What have I forgotten? Righto, rod number one, the running sinker rig, 2 juicy janjuck worms. They can go just out there, I reckon. I'm sure I have had a nibble. I'm getting a nibble on that other rod. I haven't even finished baiting up my second rod. I just had a nibble on that rod there while I was baiting up the stumpy rod. I might, because that one's a running sinker, I might put the paternoster rig on the upstream side. That can go over there. See you later, excavator. Same to you, good luck. Right, both lines are in. Paternoster on the left, running sinker rig on the right. Sonny's he's got his chair and everything there, but he hasn't got a line in. He's gone for a walk down around the corner casting lures to see if he can catch a Yellowbelly on a lure. Now, earlier I said we were fishing in Boosey Creek. We're actually in Boosey Creek. Boosey Creek runs into Boosey Creek just downstream a bit from here. So we're fishing in Boosey Creek. I'm going to bite. Oh no, I've just got my drone up. I've just put my drone. I think it's a carp. How do I land my drone and not lose the fish? Is it a carp? How do I land my drone? And I'll just go straight down. It should land itself. How did I know that was going to happen? How did I know that was going to happen? I thought I might go for a fly in my drone. Right, what have I got here? Please be a... It's a carp. I was hoping it'd be a Yellowbelly because it's not overly big. But, no, it's a carpio. Would have been a nice size yellow if it was a yellow. But anyway, guess what? I'm on the board. I knew that would happen. I'd go to fly my drone. I'm going to get a bit of footage just flying over the water. And I thought I'd go to fly my drone and I'll probably hook a fish while I've got the drone in the air. I turn it on. I went to test the... I backed back there to fly it towards me just to test the obstacle avoidance to make sure it was working. And then I got a bite and hooked a fish straight away. Emergency drone landing. Anyway, let's try it again. I'll leave that rod in, but I'll leave the other one out. Alright, I'll fly it towards myself and see if make sure the obstacle avoidance is working. Oh, look at that, beautiful. It stopped right where it was supposed to stop. a big bite in there. Here he goes. Got him. Whoa, look out. Little stumpy rod's having a go. It's a dark fish. It's not overly big. It's a very, very dark carp. Let's see if I can lift him out before my drone battery goes flat. The line broke. The line broke. No, 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 no. Oh, I've got 8 pound line on there specifically so that that doesn't happen. Should have used the net. You won't believe what just happened. I've had my drone hovering behind me to see if I can get footage of me catching a fish with the drone, and I thought I'll just have it a couple of metres off the ground so that if the battery goes too flat it'll land. And I went on for ages, beep, 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 low battery, blah, blah, blah. Then I said, forced landing. I thought, well, I can't go far, it's only like 2 metres above. But then a sign came up and said, ground underneath not suitable to land. So I thought, well, I'll fly it over here, and I landed in the palm of my hand. And it got to here, and something happened anyhow. Either way, it landed in the bucket. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Bucket landing. I hope Sonny's having fun down there. I hope he's getting fish. The target species today is Yellowbelly. Boosey Creek, or Boosey Creek, which is sort of the same waterway. It's a bit of a carp fest. It's just thick with carp right along it. But it is stocked with Yellowbelly, and I do catch them from time to time. I caught 2 nice ones right here with Holly a few years back. I caught a nice one back in May downstream of here. They're definitely here, but they're not... it's not an amazing place to go Yellowbelly fishing, if you know what I mean. Righto. A couple of fresh worms. Paternoster rig, new rig. What did that line break? Like that's an 8 pound line. That wouldn't have even been a 1 pound carp. I wonder if there was a bit of a soft spot in it. Maybe I've rubbed it on something that's something abrasive or something, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, next fish will be a Yellowbelly. That's the plan. Look how slack this line's gone. Hasn't had a bite, but it's gone. I call that a drop bite. Sometimes a fish will grab it and swim towards you with it. He may or may not be on there. He's on there. No, he's not on there. I started reeling it in because I thought he was on there. I call that a drop bite, when the line just drops really slack like that. This line's moving around a bit here. I don't know whether that's just the slightest little bit of breeze that we've got, or whether there's something just like a yabby or something just playing with the worms. What if I reel it in really slowly and see what happens? There's a yabby on it. I can feel him kicking. He's just kicked backwards. I'll see if I can get him all the way in and get him in the net. He's kicking backwards again. Righto. If I can catch this yabby, I'll take the tail and put it on the hook for bait. I caught a... Now it's gone under a snag. And that'll be through. Are you still with me, mate? He's still there. He's still kicking. He's still kicking. He's still kicking. Is he still there? He's still there. I can't see the line. I'm too old and blind. Where's the... Got him! I caught a... Was it moving then? Oh, it might have just been the ripples that gave the illusion that it was moving. I caught a 78 centimetre carp in this hole once on a yabby tail. So guess what I'm going to do with this yabby's tail? Yellowbelly will also eat yabby tails. Right, I gave the old brain spike to the yabby with my knife. And now I'm just going to put the tail on the hook, just like that. Just the tail only. I've caught redfin like this. I've caught Yellowbelly like this. I've caught carp like this. And I've caught other yabbies like this. So let's just see how the old yabby tail goes. My biggest ever carp is 78 centimetres. I've caught 4 of them that size. And one of them was right here in this spot on a yabby tail. Done any good? Nah, nothing. Giving a nibble on my yabby tail. I don't know whether it's a fish or whether it's another yabby trying to eat the yabby tail. There you go.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You're on the board. Whoa, big bite. Oh, you should have struck then. Is it a yellow? Got him. Is it a yellow or a carpio? I think it's a carp. Straight to the surface. It's a carp. Maybe we better net this after my mishap before that you didn't see.
There you go.
Thank you, Sonny.
Oh, good.
Number 3. Trio. How do you say 3 in French?
Trois.
Trois. Mate, you are carp number 3. Well, mate, you might have a head like a spark plug, but you're no champion. Sonny just said that the carp here all seem quite small. I reckon I'm going to prove that's wrong with this yabby tail, because then when it catches one, it's going to be 4 foot long. Well, that's an exaggeration. It's going to be about 3'6". It'll be 78 centimetres. It'll be the 5th one I've caught that size then. The 78 centimetre curse. The other bite. I'm on fire. Got him. Nah, about the same. I think they're all cousins. Even though I'm almost certain it's a carp, I want to see it. I'm going to lift him out. No, you'll be right. If I put him in the net, it'll tangle the net. You ready? Nice and slow. A few scales missing there, mate. They're not actually all that attractive. Have you got a match?
Match?
Yeah. I've got a match. Your face and this fish. Perfect match. I'll just put that back in with the same worm on, because I reckon it doesn't make much difference. Oh. I'll run down here like an athlete. Right, I had the unfortunate experience of getting snagged out there a moment ago, and I lost my my rig. So I've just put a new running sinker rig on. I just had a nibble on my yabby tail. I literally just moved it from over there to there. Had a nibble straight away. Oh, getting a bite here. Got him. Have I got the fish? I'm on a snag. I don't know whether I'm on or not. It was a decent bite. I don't know whether it took me straight under a snag or what. I struck and it was a decent bite, but I struck and it just straight away snagged. Right, well, I had the unfortunate mishap of getting snagged again. Sort of feels a bit like deja vu. Deja vu, that'd be French. There's a bite. Getting a bite here on the yabby tail. Yeah. I've had a few nibbles on it this afternoon, but nothing's sort of grabbed it properly. Just had both rods. Nibbles on both rods here. Well, it's after sunset. It's starting to get dark. I reckon we've got about 5 minutes left, 10 at the most, to catch a yellowbelly. Got him! I've got one at the last minute too. At the 11th hour, have I got a yellowbelly? And I don't think it is. I think it's a carp. And it's a carp. I just reeled my other line in. I'm literally 1 minute away from reeling this line in and packing up. And I've got another carp. Oh well. He came at the 11th hour. I was literally just about to reel that line in. You know the bit that really annoys me, Sonny? 1 minute ago, I tipped all the water out of my little water bucket that I wash my hands in. Now I've got carp hands and no water to wash them. And I haven't got me tomahawk. I've already put me tomahawk away as well to dong them on the head with. And I haven't got me machete because the government took that away. All right, what about this log? That'll do it. Folks, don't click off. I've got good news. Well, for this afternoon, I caught 4 carp, lost 1, which I had in my hand. So we'll say I caught 5 carp, and I caught a yabby. But the good news is this. It feels very spring-like. Not just because the canola's out and the wattle's out and there's a little bit of extra warmth in the sun. The bites were more aggressive. The last couple of times I've been over here, I've just had a couple of nibbles and I've picked up a couple of carp for the entire afternoon. We weren't over here that long tonight, only about 2.5 hours, but the bites were a lot more aggressive. There were a lot more bites. There were a lot of nibbles in between the bites. And then to catch that yabby, that's just a sign that we're moving into a spring fishing pattern now. And that excites me, and I hope that excites you too. That's the good news. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And don't forget to make sure you're subscribed to Sonny Oz Fishing so you can see Sonny's side of the story. He didn't catch as many as I did.